did we just write off Dennis Radford following that crash? Guess who's back on the starting line?
Like
following that crash, it is Dennis Radford. How about that? The car he's going to take on is Roger Burgess. This surprises me very, very much. And, well, while Dennis Radford's on the track, we got to learn a little bit more about his machine earlier.
As you can see, we have this funny-looking thing sticking out of the front of it. It's called a beam breaker. We're allowed a certain overhang, 43 inches, and with this car, from the front tires to the front end, it's right here. It's not quite far enough out, so we actually added 5 inches to the front of the car to basically break the beam. It does exactly what it says. You breaks the beam at the finish line. It's up high because it hits the finish line. Cones are higher than the rest of the cones, and that's what it's for.
I like the sign. My piston's bigger than yours.
Well, that 43 inches goes from the center line of the front axle to the end of that body, and the reason is you stage the car actually with the front tire, but then the nose picks the beam up, so that's how you pick up the elapsed time. But take a look at his crash from the first round.
Well, this is why we thought he wouldn't be back. Chute comes out, car goes over. We thought for sure that was a twisted and torqued frame.
I'll tell you right there, it looks like it, because that was a pretty good hit on the other side guard wall.
But he is back to take on our Get Screened America quarter-mile profile driver, Roger Burgess. Stat guy.
Well, Roger Burgess brought the series, the Pro Mod Series. I totally love it. Great racing. But for Roger, his big moment in the sport is winning Indy back in 2009 over Danny Rowe.
Now he's got a brand new 1968 Firebird ready to take on piece back together 70 Duster. He looked like he was a day late on the starting line. Chutes come out late. Cars are sliding all over the place. Actually registers an 012 reaction time. Forgot to go after the green.
Yeah, I think that turbocharged car, you try to bump it in. He bumped in, got the 012 light, then didn't leave. And that turbocharged car is very hard to drive because it has a torque converter. They have to rev the engine up against the torque converter and then try to bump it in. And boy, it gets very, very difficult. Roger had a problem there trying to get his in there. And then right there, he broke the beam on that last little bump. He didn't red light, but then it just kind of caught him off guard, similar to what we saw with Melanie in the first round.
More of that wild, wacky stuff we come to expect in this category.